So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Hamilton, and just behind us are Perez, Piastri and Gasly. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:30.8. We don't currently have the data for that request. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Verstappen and Hamilton. And we're in front of Sainz, Piastri and Ricciardo. Currently the fastest lap is at 1:30.6. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Perez, Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Daniel, Albon, Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Joe, Hulkenberg and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And what would any Grand Prix weekend be without the one and only Anthony Davidson alongside me, as always, to talk you through the action. Can we start by having a chat about Sergio Perez?
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And let's see who's able to keep their tyres in that temperature sweet spot early on. You've got a great tyre warmer underneath your right foot, and the drivers need to make the most of that on the formation lap, lest they see themselves skating wide at turn 1 on cold rubber.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. One behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 40.7. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. DRS is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Yellow flag. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. It looks like a virtual safety car is being deployed due to an incident with multiple vehicles being stopped on the track. We need you to drop your pace. Okay, let's go now, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear. Okay, copy that. Daniels in for his stop. Daniels in the pits. The gap behind is 1.9 seconds. gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That's Albon behind you. And the gap behind us is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now if you want to finish the race on this compound. Gap to your teammate behind is 8.3 seconds. The car behind you is just coming for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Okay, some information on Gasly. Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Okay, Hulkenberg just ahead. Push, push. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1:36.4. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing. Good job, nice overtake. in front is 11.7 seconds. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's see how the driver's standings have changed. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.